What's up guys, and welcome back to another Tales of Berseria playthrough video. So in the last part we ended up fighting this beetle which was being imprisoned just like the other demon that was being imprisoned in the capital. And we ended up getting the leaves, or the flowers, that we need to cure the that little scourge that the other people have. Flower badge from that.
Scout.
So let's continue. I don't think there's anything else here on the map I would need to go to. Yeah, I think we pretty much got about everything. So, well, that chest, but I think this one already respawned anyway. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way too. There we go. So tomorrow we'll be leaving on the trip.
That bug, it looks pretty tough.
Yeah, I've been around a long time, but I've never seen anything like it.
It must be a new species.
Incredible. A new species is usually named after the person who discovered it. The Laphicet rhinoceros beetle, then?
Rhinoceros beetle? Whoa, now, that's a stag beetle if I ever saw one.
No. Those things may look like pincers, but they're actually horns. A
I don't know the
three-horned beetle will
difference
cause
between
quite a stir in the
most
bug
of
community.
those, like
Hey,
between the
I know
like
pincers
the
when I see
rhinoceros
them, and those
beetle
were some
and
mighty pincers. The Laphicet stag
and,
beetle
stag
has
beetle.
a better ring to it, right?
What
But,
part of that sounds better?
stag
The
beetle
whole
sounds
thing.
better.
Stag beetles are the strongest, after all.
I can't let that go unchallenged. The rhinoceros is the king of beetledom.
Beetledom? More like beetle dumb.
That doesn't help your case at all.
Rokuro, Aizen.
I feel a dangerous storm brewing.
The rhino is a one-trick pony with its horn, but a stag can cut its opponents in half. Its weapons can be used in any situation. The stag is a true swordsman.
That's petty trickery. The only beetle with the raw muscle to decide its own fate is the rhino.
But they only live for a year. The stag can survive through the winter.
They live hard and die young. Is the beauty of such a life lost
Live
on
hard,
you?
die young.
Why is it that boys get so excited when they talk about bugs?
Rhinoceros, stag, or butterfly. It's all no matter to me.
They all look like cockroaches.
They're totally different.
Cockroaches.
So, what will you name it?
I think Rhinostagros for now.
A really nice name too, whenever he combines everything. But yeah, trip is tomorrow. I have another one that I need to upload already, and then this one, and I might be able to record one more. I'm not really sure just yet. If I do, it might be later during this same day, but I should be able to probably get one more. Then I'll probably, you know, have one up sometime, you know, Monday. Then I'll probably do the next one Wednesday, the next one, you know, Friday. I
like
should be back Friday.
raspberries.
Let me smell. Oh, they smell tasty.
Do they really taste that bad?
They lure you in with their scent, but once that flower hits your tongue, its flavor transforms into something dreadful.
Or I might just do Monday,
Dreadful
Tuesday,
like
Wednesday.
how?
The petals
Then the
melt
Thursday,
into a
Friday would
liquid
be like that
thousands
little
of times
break,
stronger
and
than
then-
mint. And the leaves and
Well,
stem
Thursday
taste
would be the
richer than the
break.
richest beef
And
tongue.
then Friday I'll probably
The
do
two
another one
flavors
late in the
clash
night.
and fizz on your tongue,
Then
and your
have
whole
that
body
uploaded.
is racked with choking pain.
What?
Seriously?
That's what Ifrit told me anyway.
It's actually true. That's exactly what it's like.
You've tasted it before, haven't you? Is there any way around it?
You can squeeze it, boil it, mix it with honey, but nothing gets rid of the taste. Trying to mix it or sweeten it makes it even harder for some to swallow.
Have you taken yours?
No, I'll do it once I'm back on the ship with the pirates.
Wait, are you the type that puts off unpleasant tasks?
Not at all. I simply cannot be the first to drink it when others are still waiting for us to deliver their doses.
You do know that you'll have to drink double the dose after you start displaying the symptoms, right?
Are you certain?
Quit being so stubborn. It'd be better if you just got it over with.
And you've taken your dose?
Nah, I don't need to.
She's a witch.
Having a tethered Moloch drink it is enough to absorb its effects.
But to a Moloch, it tastes...
Yes, the cuter you are, the worse it tastes. It's good to be an exorcist, eh, Eleanor?
Do I have to drink it?
Of course not. I'll suffer through my own dose of Salatoma.
Oh, pooh. How dull. Whew.
It is kind of an interesting concept, though, when you think about it. They can just have the Moloch drink it and then it works the same. Then again, it's Maggie talking, so we don't know. But knowing how she would be, that would be possible. More Exorcist.
You think there's any chance that wanted Moloch would launch an attack here?
His target's probably Loringen, but stay sharp just in case. He might try to break open the bug cage as a diversion.
Wanted Moloch? Loringen?
First that demon Rex Helevis, and then Eleanor betrays us? We're never gonna catch a break.
Quit whining. Cleaning up messes is our job.
Looks like our Abbey buddies are up to something.
And the bug cage. That barrier, I assume?
If so, it won't be long before they find out we broke in.
Then we should make our exit while we can.
Yeah, so they willingly know that they're keeping in a demon, pretty much, throughout these. Now, we still don't know why yet, but we are going to learn pretty much everything once we end up finding Magilu's friend, which becomes quite interesting. And now we're back. Go ahead and save. I imagine once we finish the game, we might be 50. I think average level you would probably be like 50. Not exactly sure. I'm just kind of throwing a number out there, but it kind of seems like you might be about that number. Because I think this is about midway through story or so, and we're almost 25. So, not bad.
Hey, how goes it? Zaveid! Easy there, bro. I don't got time to spar today. Got a date lined up.
That artifact you've got belongs to Ifrit.
As always.
Why do you have it?
Just picked it up off the ground somewhere.
Don't screw with me, tough guy. I have ways of making you talk.
Ha! I wonder how much pain gets you to open up.
You're the one about to be tested.
It's not up to you how this goes. If I want to talk, we'll talk. And if I want to fight, we'll fight.
What are you?
Persona 3 reference?
I'd play more, but I don't want to keep old Pointybeard waiting. We'll chat some more later, with our fists.
Wait!
Aizen! We need to get the flowers to everyone on the ship!
You can handle it!
But you're...
Let's head back, Laffy said.
All right.
episode just pops up, doesn't really want to do anything, then just disappears. But he does have what, you know, everybody's been talking about, you know, the thing that Zaveid found. He has that. So, that obviously has Eisen concerned a lot now.
That thing Zaveid was holding? What do you think that was?
From the sound of it, it seemed to belong to Zaveid.
I've never seen any object or art quite like it. Maybe it's that relic Zaveid brought back from a continent across the sea.
An art from another continent. Do you think Eisen will be alright?
That Moloch seemed to know what he was doing.
I'm not sure if they ever say what kind of art
we just
that
stayed
really
out of his
is
way,
from
but
another continent,
First
or if
the
it
throne,
references
and now
like to
here.
another Tales game.
What
I
is
don't know.
Zaveid after anyway?
He was probably just making up that date
Would be
business.
neat though.
But still, old pointy beard?
Just like Zaveid. When I was talking with Benwick, he said Zaveid had a pointy beard.
You don't say.
Then I bet Zaveid is that wanted Moloch the Abbey's looking for.
Yeah. He must be aware they're after him. And then he baited Eisen into following him, using something that belonged to Zaveid.
And I'm pretty sure Eisen knew that, but he went after him all the same. Ugh, this can only go well, I'm sure.
Is Eisen in trouble?
It doesn't matter either way, if his Corsair scourge goes untreated. For now, let's get back to the ship.
So I think we haven't turned in our code red at all since this is our first time back, so let's go ahead and turn those in. Yep, 5,800 for completing the 2. So our next one is a Frenzied Wolf. Bernac Plateau, which, is that where we kinda were? Yeah, we were already back there. Well, actually, no. I think that was the area that the Exorcists were just at, but as you saw probably on the map just now, it leads to that Vortigern Seagate, which we passed way in the beginning of the game. Also, frog. As you can see it kind of right there. Frog on top of another frog. That's what I was trying to show in the last part, but couldn't like find it. Because I think there's some of them that are like out. Yeah, they're right here. That one has 3.
Look!
3 frogs.
A frog!
It's unusual to see one this close to the sea.
Hey, I thought of a poem. Day at Port Renede. A frog jumps into the void. The sound of the sea.
Magilu?
What was that?
Just a little poem that popped into my head. My inspiration came from pondering the terror a frog would feel if it unwittingly leapt into the salty ocean.
That's...
I don't get it at all.
I got another one! Skinny little frog, Magilu is on your side. Do not give up hope.
I don't understand
guess that
poems
one
like
is
these,
about
because usually for me poems
rooting
are
for a frog?
always rhyming.
That's right. I once
So I
bet
don't
a fortune on a
understand how
game of
this is a
chance
poem.
involving frogs. That was my inspiration for this one. What do you think? Poetic, isn't it?
I think you have a gambling problem.
So... did this skinny frog win?
Nope. I lost my entire bet.
I think we can call that poetic justice.
Reference. Poetic justice is a reference. Probably. If it is a reference, it's probably referencing, I believe the first person that kind of came up with that is Tupac. And then I know they made a movie called Poetic Justice. Let's give him this all, this nasty
We've
medicine.
brought back your solitomas. Drink up.
You've saved us! But where's the first mate?
We bumped into some wannabe tough guy Moloch, and he just took off after him.
What? That must have been Zaveid! Why didn't you guys follow him?
And leave you all with the Corsair Scourge?
Yes! Eisen's the one in danger here.
Is it because the Abbey is after Zaveid?
So you even knew about it? I heard the details from a merchant who deals with the Abbey. Some big-shot exorcist named Melchior has set up a trap for Zaveid and Loringen. If Eisen gets caught up in that, he might not make it out alive.
So now there's Melchior to worry about.
Why is Lord Melchior assuming direct command to capture Zaveid? Wait, that's not important. What matters is I can turn Laphicet over to him and finally return to the Abbey.
Melchior is a legate. A powerful enemy, trap or no.
You guys are useless! Well, fine. If you're not going to go help him, we will.
I just realized he's wearing sandals.
You're capable of being any help?
Would you let an ally get slaughtered just because you were scared?
I never realized that. He's wearing sandals.
We want to save him. Maybe we'll lose. It still won't stop us. We are the ones who decide our fates. Only us. That's just the creed of Eifried's pirates.
You're a real hothead, you know that? Nobody said anything about not helping Eisen.
Huh?
You all stay here, take your medicine like good little boys, and be ready to welcome back your first mate and captain.
The captain?
Why else would Eisen knowingly barge into a trap, if not to save Eifried?
Of course! Leave the ship and crew to me.
Here, this one's for you.
So do you just
Those
eat it?
pirates haven't a lick of sense in them.
They don't let reason dictate who they protect.
If
Is
you
it like
say
a
so,
kind of
Demon.
nectar that's up inside of it you can just like lick or something? I don't know. She's watching her.
Now, about where Eisen's headed.
Those exorcists were talking about some place called Loringen.
Yes. It's a tower in the northern part of Westgand where the exorcists train.
Lines up with what Benwick told us. That must be the place.
There must be a lot of exorcists. Hang in there, Eisen.
That'll take more than basic exorcists to do him in.
We ought to pity any poor exorcists who meet the Reaper.
Right. Let's work together and find him.
Alright, let's see. I don't think we have any. Okay, we do. Go ahead and put that on. Go ahead and put that on. I think the only thing we have is... No? Okay, yeah, that's all his daggers for now. Okay. Cool. So track Eisen in the north of the Fins of Nog. Okay. What is this right here? A storehouse? Yeah. I could have sworn I already been up in here. Why is this not like marked already? I thought I did come up in here before. But yeah, other stuff that's happened in the meantime, I managed to get the new Hina on Blue Archive, where she's in her dress in like 70 pools. Kind of got unlucky because I did get quite a lot of 3 stars, some of them new, which is still nice. But still managed to get her, which is cool.
Have to drink it again.
Now saving up for
Are you all right,
Terror.
Eleanor?
Is this your second experience with the Corsair Scourge?
No, I had it for a different reason. In the Abbey, it's tradition for initiates to drink Salatoma as part of their welcoming festivities.
Sounds like hazing to me.
When everyone shares the same experience, drinking something so shockingly revolting, our bonds are strengthened. It's a good thing.
If you say so.
I really did believe I'd
Sounds
never
like a
have
type
to
of
taste it
brainwashing.
again. To be blunt, I hate it.
You're lucky you think it tastes so terrible. That means you also know what tastes good. Right, Velvet?
What does that mean?
Dang, Magilou.
Velvet can't taste anything aside from blood.
What? Is that because she's a demon?
I'm aware of one other flavor. Magilou, here's your dose of Salatoma.
No!
Get back here!
Don't! Keep that salad away from...
I told you.
I see. The sweet taste of another suffering. Why does it seem like everyone around me is completely mad?
Yeah! Continuing
Well,
to
you
fight
got
when
demons.
you know you'll lose just isn't sane!
Would you stand around and watch your comrade die just because you're scared?
I wouldn't want to, but getting myself killed wouldn't save anyone either.
Yes, it would be illogical to fight.
Is being illogical really that bad?
Well...
At the Empyrean's throne, I remember Velvet standing, despite the horrible pain she felt. Rokuro is training with all his heart in order to defeat his brother Shigure. And Kurogane used up his own head to forge a powerful blade.
Lots of
None of that
sacrifices.
is very logical.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to put it, but I think it's all amazing.
Aren't you forgetting someone?
Magilou is traveling with us, even though she doesn't care. And that...
Yes, go on.
I don't really understand what that's about.
Miss Magilou, hang in there!
Well, it is amazing in some sense, I suppose.
But yeah, other than that part, I think I mentioned this in the last part, but we do have some gacha games coming up that I'm looking forward to. Musume. I've never watched the series or anything, but it's like horse racing, but the horses are girls, which is pretty interesting. I play a little bit of the JP version of the game. It's quite interesting. We're getting that. Finally, Heaven Burns Red. That's gonna be good because I think the writer for that is also the writer for like really popular series like Clannad, Angel Beats, and stuff like that. So that's gonna be awesome. Then I know we got like one other one that's like a GTA but like gacha setting in a way. Don't know too much about it. I've only seen a few videos here and there, but seems interesting.
Hello there. You're headed to Loringen Tower too? Just a bit ago, a brawny, silver-haired man asked me how to get there.
Did he say why he was going there?
Something about meeting some friends of his. Exorcists use that tower to train, right? If he has exorcist friends, then maybe he's one too. But he seemed a bit rough and tumble to be an exorcist. I can't imagine a man like him.
Did he say anything else?
He said someone else might stop by and ask about the tower, and told me to tell him if they do. Did he mean you?
No clue.
So he was planning on us
Knew from
following
the
him.
start.
What's he scheming?
You mean Zaveid? Or the Abbey?
Both.
And then really, other than that part, I went back to start playing a little bit of
Loringen Tower lies beyond the Bernac Plateau.
Blah! If you're gonna set up an obvious trap, couldn't it at least be someplace more convenient?
what's it called? Trails of Cold Steel. I went back to play a little bit of that at the first game. I restarted just so I can get a feel for everything again and remember a bit more of the story. Because I wasn't far anyway, only like chapter 3. But I've been enjoying it again. Really nice JRPG series for sure. And I can't wait till I get, you know, caught up with it, you know, play Daybreak. Because I still haven't played the demo for Daybreak, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. So, really, really excited to actually end up catching up on that series. That'll be another series that I'll, you know, definitely do stuff on. It'll be a long series. That will honestly probably be a longer series than if I decided to record, like, all the SAO games. Which, the longest SAO game would be Hollow Fragment in terms of, like, recording process. Because you got all the Hollow Area story, Ironcrad story, you know, doing some stuff at the end. And it's just, it's a lot, but it's really, really fun. And I've debated a long time of if I really wanted to do a playthrough on it, and I think I will. I think I'll probably do a playthrough at least of each SAO game. That way I can remember and experience those stories again and experience the gameplay. So, that'll probably be something.
What's wrong,
sure.
Laphicet?
I was just wondering why Eisen and Zaveid can't work together to find Aifread.
All men their age care about is their reputation, their street cred. Such a hassle.
Oh, really?
Well, I can't fully deny it.
The same could be said of women, and of everyone, really. It's hard to work alongside someone unless you strive to understand their thoughts and feelings.
And if you can't?
Well,
It's like Zaveid said. You start talking with your fists instead.
Sounds harder than I thought.
Nothing from that cat box, okay. And if I do another, like, my next Tales playthrough, I don't know what my next Tales game will be. Whenever I play again, I'm not sure. Because the only other one, like, PS4 style is, like, Arise and Zestria. Zestria I never beat. Arise I did. I still gotta beat the DLC.
Woo! It's a
Other
biggie!
than that, it would be PS2 games. Besides the ones that are probably been converted over.
You won't get away.
So I think Symphonia got put on here. And, other than that, sure.
You won't get away. Slow it down. Dark and light. Gaze upon my fiery mirror. You won't get away. Slow it down. Dark and light. Shadow flow. Gaze upon my fiery mirror. Paint the town red. Take the guy. Too slow. You won't get away. Slow and turn up! Huh! Take the skies! I said! Huh. Take that! Devour! Really tough! Really tough! You won't get away! Slow and turn up! Take the skies! I said! Attack! Shadow flow! I'll help you! Gaze upon my fiery mirror! Take the skies! I said! Blade, pierce through! Wheel strike! Blade, pierce through! This way!
how could I be so weak?
I do want to go ahead and use a life bottle. I don't know if we'll get XP otherwise.
Here's true! Real true!
Okay.
Here's true! I can heal the wounds, but I don't! Here! Oh my cycle!
No!
Come on!
Do right
Put
at
up
the
some
end.
fight, okay?
Luminary's Ventite. For each successive hit during a mystic arc, a portion of the expended BG will be restored. Cool. First time we're actually using some little gels.
Woo! It's a biggie!
Dark eyes! Shield! Oh, here it comes! Here it comes! Moonlight cycle! No escape! You won't get away! Gaze upon my fire! Here it comes! Here it comes! Moonlight cycle! No escape! Splitter! You won't get away! Thunder flip! I'll take that! Devour! Shield! Here! No escape! You won't get away! Thunder flip! Shield! Moonlight cycle! No escape! Shield! 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 Kaleidos! Take that! Devour! Absorber! Moonlight cycle! No escape! Make it like that! You won't get away! Thunder flip! Shield! Take that! Evermore! Shield! Evermore! Finish! Shield! Take that! Shield! Dark and light! Shield!
Not bad.
You too.
Another mastery, nothing new. Okay, yeah, so he's caught up on his now. 225, 230. We'll go with that.
Whoa! Hot water is spouting out of the mountain.
And look at those rainbows.
This is one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Bernac Geyser. The water heats up from underground until the pressure forces it to spray up from the surface.
And the rainbows are caused by light reflecting from the salts suspended in the mineral water. It took tens of thousands of years for the minerals to accumulate here and form this phenomenon.
Wowee!
That was very educational.
At least you know plenty of trivia, if nothing else.
Additionally, the groundwater veins that feed this geyser are connected to the sea. Because of this, every now and then a boiled octopus or crab will shoot out from the geyser!
No way!
Sounds
That's
terrifying.
impossible. Well, not impossible, but
With the salt content of the geyser's water, I bet they're seasoned to perfection.
Magilo, I'm declaring your bizarre imagination the 8th wonder of the world.
People say that all the time. Time to dish out spanking!
I think we're fighting really good right here. Spawn in the
this fight is over!
Nope, there he is.
Eisen!
Did you get the medicine to the ship's crew?
Yeah.
Good. My thanks to you.
These soldiers won't be happy in the morning, but they're alive. Is this your work?
No. They were like this when I got here. It must have been Zaveid.
He didn't kill a single one. Interesting.
The Abbey is going to great lengths to arrest him.
Even so, he clearly knows he's walking into a trap. What I don't get is why he roped me into all of this. If he didn't want my help, then what need did he have to play the Ifrid card on me?
If you knew this was a trap, why did you come?
To see for myself. When I met Ifrid, I was wallowing in despair that I would ever find a way to break the Reaper's curse. Stop denying reality, he told me. If you were really born with that curse, then it's a part of you. But if the Reaper learns to grasp the wheel of his life, even he may find his creed, his path through stormy waters. And so, I joined him aboard the Von Eltia.
A creed of life.
Let's say someone's murdered the captain. If it came as the result of him living life on his terms,
dude, he's just
I could
over
accept
there.
that. But if anyone, and I mean anyone, tries to crush his way of life, I could never forgive them.
Who's there?
It's rude to eavesdrop.
If you got secrets, talk about them at home.
Zaveid, isn't there any way you and Eisen can work together somehow?
Not if he's going to keep acting like this.
Well, that's how it is.
What was the point of all that posturing? He could have just stayed hidden. Weirdo.
Can't disagree there.
Modular, you can't speak.
Loringen Tower's a training ground for exorcists, right?
Yes, it's a great edifice built on ancient ruins.
Laphicet, did you ever go there when you were tethered to Teresa?
I don't really remember the beginning of my service to Teresa.
I see.
What sort of training do they do there?
Exorcists are tested and assigned Malachim equivalent to their aptitude with mana. It's also where they practice Malach arts and study our laws.
So the lower ranks use it as a sparring ground in order to train up to the higher ranks?
No, an exorcist's affinity to mana is not something that strengthens through training. We are given Malachim based on our inborn ability, then learn arts to suit that ability.
So, an orderly is an orderly for life, then?
Correct.
There'd be no spirit of competition then. Don't they want to get stronger, to advance through the ranks?
There'd be no purpose to advancement. Rank signifies nothing more than the type and number of Malachim one can tether. People join the Abbey for only two reasons: to protect people from demons, and to save the world.
Are all of you that dedicated to asceticism?
How sickeningly noble of you.
I wonder if your wills are suppressed just like those of the Malachim you use.
Deviants like you could never possibly understand our motives. In any case, that is who awaits you at Loringen Tower.
So we're in for a rough welcome. I say bring it on.
Yep, this would be perfect for
I
Rogue
can't wrap my head around Zaveid.
We witnessed his unwillingness to kill before, but it seems he's quite serious about it.
Maybe that's why I don't feel scared of him. Even when he and Eisen were about to fight, I didn't feel tense at all.
Perhaps that's just because you've been around Velvet a bit too long, kiddo. Next to her, few people are frightening.
Do you think so?
Don't ask me.
He doesn't come across as vicious. I think that's why you're not scared.
Because he's just a brawler?
Maybe he's just naive.
Okay, so he's just a naive brawler. He's still involved with Ifrid's disappearance, and he's also taking on the Abbey. I just don't get him.
Me neither.
Uh-huh.
I agree, but I don't understand any of you either.
See anything else? This and that cat box. Can I even open it? Barely. Drop earring, right? Okay, so we already had the left one. We got a right one And this is back at the sea gate, I believe.
I don't get it.
Get what?
Why did Eifried let Eisen join his ship, knowing he carried the Reaper's curse with him? What good did it do? I just don't see the reason behind it.
Well, if it were me who had that curse, it would mean that you and Velvet could die because of it, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
If that's the case, then I'd feel like I'd both want to and not want to be close to you two. And I'd probably really, really hate myself for it.
Do you suppose that's how Eisen feels? But Eifried still took him in. He agreed they'd put up with the curse together.
It's all a bit hard to fathom.
Well, if one thing's for certain, it sounds like Eifried's a very strong man. At least for a base lawless pirate.
Oh, and I forgot. Another Tales game that came on here was Tales of Berseria. Another one I really like.
Eisen, can I ask you about that thing Zaveid had?
It belonged to Eifried, didn't it? I've read much of the Abbey's archives on weaponry, but I've never seen anything like it.
He found it when we crossed to the far continent. It's a relic from a long-vanished civilization. He's like me and can't resist a good treasure. But of everything we've found, that one was his most prized.
What is it?
I can't say. It seemed like a weapon, but Eifried wouldn't let anyone touch it. He went off and tested it on his own, then came back all grinning, saying he had an ace up his sleeve the next time we got into a fight.
Then it's definitely some sort of ancient combat device? But why is Zaveid looking for Eifried? To apologize for stealing it?
He doesn't seem like that much of a gentleman.
Did he really steal it?
What do you mean?
It's just my feeling, but Zaveid doesn't seem like the type of Malak to steal something so precious.
He said he just picked it up. Perhaps he's trying to return it.
Perhaps.
Let's see. I think there's a way to get down through there. Somehow to get this chest. Probably just gotta go further up ahead or something, or it's probably gonna come out through there, yeah. I think it comes out through there later on. No, I can actually go through there right now. Cool. Yeah, because I think that up there is where we've been to before. I think I can go in this little area right now. Probably don't need to yet, but let's see. Okay, all right. Let's just take a peek. Huh. Okay.
I challenge you.
This thing before? No, I think I did in that fourth round.
Incandescent beam! Pyrogenic ring! Finish! Dark and light! Right here! Dark and light! Shadow flow! Dark and light! Moonlight cyclone! No escape! Finish! Scarlet Edge! Take that! Devour! Dark and light! Moonlight cyclone! Tap! Crimson service! Flare beam! Shadow flow! Finish! Scarlet Edge! Take that! Devour! Take the moonlight cyclone! Crash through! Finish! Scarlet Edge! Nice! Here! Take that! Here! Moonlight cyclone!
Yes, I know. I'm in.
Oh, that was a stat herb right there. else through this way. How many Tails coins do we have? Where do I... Is it here? $828. Oh yeah, I think that's... I don't know if they appear here. Yeah, I'm not sure really where the Tails coins would appear other than just that part, so I would assume I have what it said, 828 right now. And there's the tower. Can't even look all the way up.
No one on guard. They're really not bothering to hide this trap.
They probably knew we'd sense it. The question now is just what they're planning to spring on us.
True. Ten more coins. Ten more. Alright, let us get ready to go up in here. We'll do a little bit up in here and then we'll end up stopping because we're about to be at 50 minutes. I think that was my... What was my total play time? 15 hours? Dude, it feels like it's been way longer than 15 hours. That's the crazy part. I feel like I've been playing this for at least like 30 hours. Weird. I don't know if that's water or if that's... I don't know. But it looks nice. Quite a lot of layers to it.
Eisen, when and how did Ifrid disappear exactly? And how did you two meet in the first place?
You know, you ask an awful lot of questions about us.
What? I
Dang,
don't mean to
Eisen.
pry, really. Perhaps it's a habit I picked up from my work. Drat. It seems I've been digging too hard.
No matter. Ifrid vanished about a year ago. He agreed to fight a duel against someone, and secretly left to meet his opponent. Once we figured out what was happening, we rushed to the scene. But all we found was the aftermath of a fight, and a pendulum.
Was Zaveid his opponent?
Given his choice of weapon and his ability to fight, I'd say it's likely.
What I don't get is why Ifrid would end up captured and imprisoned by the Abbey after a fight with a stray Moloch.
The Abbey had him prisoner?
On their island. Until an exorcist named Melchior took him away, that is.
What? Lord Melchior did?
The Abbey would have captured Ifrid about a year ago. Surely it must have caused quite a stir.
I was simply patrolling. I wasn't involved in any such operations. Oh, but I do remember that we suffered a great number of casualties around that time. I never heard why, and when I went to investigate, I found no records of any major deployment. And then I was ordered to cease any such investigation by Lord Melchior.
That's fishy.
He wanted to hide something, clearly. And I think I'm starting to get a picture of what it was.
And it involves the Abbey?
Yep. As always. Halberd, okay. Really? Just like this? I thought it was gonna be longer, but just like this? Really?
Eifried.
So, this is Von Eifried.
Eisen, it's good to see you again.
So you're alive. You could have sent a letter.
When have you ever written a letter to another man?
True. Aside from my little brother, not even once.
Your brother?
Little brother.
Ah, yes. You told me that once.
Never mind.
Eisen, why?
I've got no brother.
Yep. He has a sister, though.
Enough of your tricks!
Dang, dude. That just happened so,
Thanks
like,
for luring him out.
crazily.
I owe you one.
Zaveid.
But that
Now
is a
come
hint
on
to
out,
an
you old
Undertale's
coot.
character.
Lord Melchior.
Breaking through my double illusion. Impressive.
I'm making a point not to fall for the same tricks twice.
I shouldn't have let you get away last time. I won't make that mistake again.
Why am I here?
Her consciousness has returned, so that is its power.
He turned her into a demon. What? This can't be happening.
A chain reaction. Your Reaper's curse is quite a dreadful affliction, isn't it?
Don't you run away!
Heads up! Wyvern's coming!
Why would an exorcist create a demon?
Okay.
Hey, worry about that later. We've got damn dragons to take care of.
Spirit release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fight in order! I can heal the wound.
I really need to set up, like, elemental, like, chains straight up just for whenever I need them.
Here! We're on top! We're on top! Shadow flow! Take that! Devour! Crushing will! Tuffle! Finish! Fearless drag! Take that! Devour! One whip! Crash through! Finish! Fearless drag! Take that! Devour! Finish! Fearless drag! Hop! I say! Take this guy! Shadow flow! Say! Here it comes! Take that! Devour! Maelstrom! Take my guy! I said it! Fearless drag! Take this guy!
One down.
Days of light! Get through!
What level are you?
Shadow flow!
28? Yeah, we're like what?
Now, rise, arise, ascending, angel! Blade, here, top, here, shadow, spell absorber, line, aqua split, shadow, no mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Carve into flesh! Lethal pay! Crushing weight! Round top! How could this happen? Take that! Devour! Take that! Devour! Take that! Devour! Take the dash! Finish!
Looks like you got caught in your own trap, old man.
Oh, are you sure about that?
What the?
I'll take care of the last one.
Seems so impractical fighting with that arm like that, too.
He just saved the wyvern?
You folks jump in and kill without a second thought. Is that your creed?
Marvelous. Your Siegfried is just the power I've been looking for.
How?
What?
Dude, he's right behind you.
My work here is done.
Weird.
The hell did you do? Wait, damn you! Follow them!
Arts, titles, mastery, envenoming glacier. Provides the ability to trigger random poison-related skills.
Where the hell did they go?
Find them. They can't have gotten far.
I thought this tower was a lot more to it rather than just this already right off the bat. Pretty sure there's more levels to it. Yeah, there's more to it. But yeah, we're gonna end up stopping there. So that's gonna be... So we got a new expedition. Let's check the expedition real quick. Pirate flag.
I knew this would be
Promise
big.
horn,
What a treasure!
Clothing found in a chest of drawers on the Diamel Island. Some say that they were once worn by two twins whose mastery of mimicry is stuff of legend. I don't know if this is a reference to another Tales game or not. We got a new skill, Scholarly Dive. Increases the amount of food found, okay. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this part. So, see y'all in the next one. Peace.